The video has been started. Welcome everybody to the Fanzone, January 1st, the 3rd, January the 3rd of 2021. God damn, this new year got me all fucked up and shit. Welcome to the new year, 2020, fuck you. We got Magnum on the show.
Yo, you already?
And we got Damien laying some baseboard somewhere in some other fucking country.
You know. I mean,
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta take care of shit, right? Bro, we got Magnum in here with the COVID. Fucking waited a year to get that shit. God damn, man. What the fuck's up with you?
pretty sure I was a zombie already.
You
I passed my zombie test already. I told you, end of December when I was doing my whole concert run, 2019. I'm pretty sure I had it then.
It would surprise me, man. I think a lot of people got it back then. It's the second time around.
That's why I was telling you it was here before, because I caught it at the end of December. That's why I was trying to tell you, like, I caught this shit like at the
Well, if you weren't eating so much Chinese stuff, you know, you wouldn't have caught it. Man, I know you eat some Chinese. Don't be lying to me, bro.
I don't eat that nasty ass fucking fried shit.
Man, you don't eat no fried stuff. I'm just saying you eat some Chinese. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you eating the food, man.
I don't eat no Chinese. Chinese since fucking high school. If you know what I mean. Fucking. But nah.
Either you eating Chinese or you motherfucking eating bats. One of these motherfucking things is going down around this motherfucking place, man.
Everything's going down around this place. I hear your people out here trying to steal the election now, man.
Now I got it all planned out, bro. Man, I've been working on this for a couple years now, man, trying to get this election stolen.
I went back to the 1890s to find some fucking law to pull this shit out the bag. I like it though.
Man, I went back to 1776 looking for fucking laws to steal this motherfucking election back.
I like the loyalty, you know what I mean? I like the loyalty.
Hey, man, never give up.
Never give up, never surrender, right?
That's right, man. Never give up, never surrender.
What's going on in this game world?
I don't know, man. Ain't nothing going around in this fucking game world. Just more fucking Cyberpunk 2077 news.
Fucking, didn't Sony sell like a quadrillion amount of consoles?
They sold more PlayStation 5s than they produced, man. That's how many PlayStation 5s they sold.
Now, when we're talking about numbers, because, you know, we're old school. We're 10 years plus. Why, or are they talking about ship-through numbers now, or are they actually talking about sold?
Sony went back to ship-through numbers like 3 years ago, I think. So they're not going sell-through numbers anymore. They're ship-to numbers
so
now.
all those numbers aren't. Oh, so all those numbers aren't sell-through numbers. Okay.
Yeah, they're back to ship-through numbers. So they were ship-to for a long time, through like half of the PlayStation 3. Then they started doing sell-through numbers again, and then for some whatever reason, I don't know, they felt it was just easier to do ship-through. Yeah,
it's the same thing Microsoft used to do.
Well, you know. Well, you know, everything, all next-gen fucking hardware is getting sold through immediately, so it doesn't matter for next-gen hardware. So
but that's not true, because we can't say that, because we already know that scalpers are a number one problem, and that's not.
Yeah,
that's
but they still purchased it from retail, so retail still was purchased.
No, you're right, but this is what I'm saying. That why it still doesn't why that's not good is because it's sold, but you already know that they're selling console at a loss, so the scalpers are actually hurting them because they're losing money on the console. You want people to buy the software.
Yeah, you want some. Yeah, that's definitely true. That does hurt them, technically speaking. But
it hurts them buying the console in the first place. Just that in itself hurts them. In addition to the fact that you're not getting, you know what I mean? So
the digital console probably hurts them the most, though. On both, well, maybe not Microsoft so much, since they save a lot of money on the GPU, but Sony definitely hurts them on the fucking. On their costs, gotta cost them $100 plus.
On both their sides, either or, they don't have that many consoles in terms of the digital ones out there. Anyway, in comparison to the beefier the beefier counterpart. So I guess that don't whatever. I just can't. Did you see what Brad Sands was saying?
No,
Did
I
you see
didn't.
his latest?
Yeah, I didn't catch his shit, man.
He was talking about some pretty much Microsoft's outlook in 2021. You expect some game delays.
I think everybody should expect a lot of game delays in 21. Like, I don't know. I like saw some people like posting shit. What's coming out in 2021? And they posted all like these big games. I'm like, Halo will come out, and that's all I can guarantee for you. Halo will come out, but everything else is not coming out. Like, most likely, unless it's an annual. Yeah, if it's an annual release, it's not fucking coming out.
Well, I feel like if it doesn't have a concrete date, it's not coming out. Even with a concrete date, that's what a delay is. It's gonna.
Yeah, people are like posting like Sony's releasing these two games in 2021. Like, nah, bro. When was the last time Sony released any kind of even like even rumored date that made fucking shipping in the last 13 years?
Oh, you already know they put the delay station.
Dude, people have been calling it the delay station for fucking the entire generation, dude. Greatness waits. Because they're always fucking postponing their fucking games until the next year. Like, none of their fucking big games are coming out this year.
It's funny how shit changes. Like.
Yeah, no, people forget. That's all. People forget. Bro, it's like when I was on remember when they announced fucking Fallout 4? I'm like, this shit's coming out this year. Everybody's like, man, you know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm like, bro, every time fucking Bethesda announces a fucking Fallout game, it comes out the same fucking year they announce it. They announced Fallout 3, came out that year. They now announced Fallout fucking New Vegas. It came out that fucking year. They announced Fallout 4. It's coming out this fucking year. They're like, you're just fucking stupid. What happened? Fucking came out this year. Some things you can fucking, Some things you can just look at it and be like, all right, these guys got a habit of fucking doing this, and that's what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Sony has a habit of announcing shit. It's going to come out this year. It's not. It's coming out next year. In fucking February to fucking April.
Well, I can't say that for this generation because I ain't pay attention that crazy. I don't know. I think The Last of Us 2 was delayed. I don't know about Uncharted 4. I don't know about the rest.
Uncharted 4 was delayed. Everything was delayed, dude. Everything was fucking delayed. I don't know any other big games that were not delayed. I'm sure there's some. See, this is where it comes in to have like a Sony pony on the fucking show, because they could be like, well, this fucking game wasn't delayed. I could be like, well, you know, one out of 12 ain't bad, I guess. This ain't fucking Meatloaf and shit, right?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about with Meatloaf, but as long as they got the fucking games, they good. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, man, that's sad. You don't know Meatloaf reference. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I want you. I need you. But there's no way I'm ever going to love you. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Bro, you need to look that shit up, bro.
You do know I'm black, right?
Bro, it ain't no excuse for you not to know Meatloaf. He was in fucking the Fight Club.
In the Fight Club. So.
Yeah, Meatloaf was in the Fight Club. You need to correct yourself. That's like not knowing Eminem and shit, man. That's like being white and not knowing Eminem and shit.
First of all, you probably can't even make meatloaf right. Let's get that straight.
Listen, man, I can make some fucking meatloaf, motherfucker. What kind of meatloaf do you want, motherfucker? You want some spicy meatloaf? You want some meatloaf with some cheese in it, motherfucker? I got some meatloaf for you, bro.
Fuck about no goddamn meatloaf.
I got 12 inches of meatloaf for you, bro. You want some meatloaf, bro?
But nasty ass, you ain't got nothing with that little pink tip. You better get the fuck out of here with the 12 inches of meatloaf.
You ever see Family Guy where she's talking about her ex-boyfriend Jerome? And he's like, I can't believe you keep on talking about Jerome. She was an ex-boyfriend. He's an ex-boyfriend. I knew him 12 inches ago.
Wow. Okay. I don't know where you get this guy sounding.
I knew him 12 inches ago.
But hold on. Fucking Brad Sands was saying some shit about, was saying Game Pass, how that's tied to Satya Nadella's fucking direct payment. So I guess it's 5% of his reimbursement. So it's something that comes up to his desk constantly. So whatever he gets 5% pay or whatever, however that shit breaks down, based upon what happens with Game Pass. So I didn't know that was a dynamic, and that's funny. Cause did you hear the rumors of the Ubisoft Play shit?
Oh yeah, I saw the rumor about the Ubisoft Play coming to fucking Xbox Game Pass. That's interesting.
What you think? Damien, who's not here, said that he thinks that it's pretty big. He says he thinks that it's bigger than EA. What do you think about that?
It'd be bigger than EA.
Okay. I commented, and I still believe that FIFA alone.
Dude, but
That FIFA alone.
the FIFA's like last year FIFA, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
you don't really get the only benefit is like if you buy FIFA every year, you get that 10%. Yeah, you get that 10% discount, which I mean after
not even 10%, the 10 hour.
yeah.
The 10 hour.
Well, you get the 10 hours,
free price.
then you plus you get the 10%, which helps out, I guess, save a little bit of money here and there. And if you buy 6 copies, you're basically saving a 7th copy. Right?
To be honest, if you're like a dedicated FIFA player like me, even though I stopped for I don't know, probably like 3-4 years, probably even longer, but I'm well known. But like the fucking with this shit, like the 10 hours is strictly multiplayer. It's not like it's a single player game that you're parsing through single player, so you're just playing multiplayer matches which probably last like 15 minutes. So that 10 hours gives you a lot before it gives you time to if you want to buy it or whatever. And it has the last year's FIFA right there for free. So just download that and play that, and people always play the last year more than the new one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. What does Ubisoft have out there that's fucking rivaling?
Well, all the Tom Clancy games, right? And then the Assassin's Creed. Let's look up Ubisoft. Ubisoft. It's basically Tom Clancy and Assassin's Creed now, isn't it? They got that new game, Watch Dogs. That new game, they got Just Dance, Immortal, Phoenix Rising. That just came out. Yeah.
All right.
So basically, it's Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Siege, and Watch Dogs. That's their 3 main fucking brands.
It's funny because Rainbow Six Siege is already on Game Pass, and that kind of was the same thing with Bethesda before Bethesda got acquired. There was some Bethesda games on Game Pass before Bethesda got acquired.
Yeah. Microsoft and Bethesda have always been on good terms.
So that's probably a positive omen for the deal to be made. Because I could play Rainbow Six Siege on xCloud. I was doing that shit a couple of weeks back. So so that would be. My thing is with that, like, how is their tier system? Because fucking that EA Play, that shit got like. So how is it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. On the PC, you can get like the EA Play Ultimate or whatever that allows you to play all the games that EA puts out like day one, so you can play like FIFA and Madden and all that shit on day one. But I don't know if that shit's on. I don't think that stuff's on consoles.
The only thing is, I don't know if they put the day one on it. If they don't, it should have a good back catalog. Either or, play alone on game is crazy. It's like right now, Battlefield. I'm not a big Rainbow Six fan, but honestly,
I don't know. Ubisoft would be kind of nice. I wouldn't have to buy any of the fucking Assassin's Creed games anymore. That'd be nice. I don't pay any more than $30 for an Assassin's Creed game. That's my Assassin's Creed rule. $30. That's top. I never paid more than $30 for fucking Assassin's Creed game. I mean, I traded in Assassin's Creed games to get another Assassin's Creed game, but it only cost me $30. So that's the
I feel
top I'm
good. A
willing.
lot of people agree with me that they played. Well, I don't want to say a lot of people, but a couple of people that I feel like Phil Spencer. I was watching that Phil Spencer shit. He said he played a lot of Origins. He didn't play that much Odyssey, Valhalla. I forgot what he said about Valhalla. But because how many there was like three of them this generation. Valhalla still counts as last generation in my eyes. I don't care about it
Yeah,
being on the new generation.
that's more of a cross generational game.
Yeah, word. Because I like the other one, I couldn't get that into it. Like Valhalla, like I don't like to skip Assassin's Creed. Like even though they don't hold a continuity that crazy between them, besides the animus bullshit that they go on pushing upon us, but I don't know. Like I don't feel right in the Valhalla without Odyssey. Even when I was playing Odyssey, I didn't like it, and I didn't even finish Origins. I got far in Origins. I didn't even finish.
Odyssey's
So
kind of fucking a grind, though. Odyssey feels more like a grind, I guess. And fucking Valhalla, you level up really fast, but there's like hundreds of levels. And people are talking about I'm on level 275 and blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm on level 65 on Origins, and it's fucking like, I go look at some of the people I'm supposed to kill, and they're like level 95. I'm like, 5 levels ago they were level 65. Why the fuck are they level 95 now?
but yeah, that's the type of shit that it's gonna get to you for real. Like, cause me, that grind, like, I love the open world. I like the expansiveness. I like all that fucking the missions everywhere. How great the world looks in Origins. At least back in the day, if I reloaded it, looked like bullshit. Like, I don't like. I can't spend that much time in the world. Like, that world is crazy popular. And I could just imagine when I was doing Odyssey, I was like, God damn, I'm like, first of all, I don't like the terrain. It looks bland and boring, but it's like there's so much shit to do and so much dialogue I gotta go through and annoying dialogue, annoying. No, I mean like bullshit. It's like I don't know, but I guess that would be alright on EA on Game Pass. But like I said, they bring back Splinter Cell, and that should be
Yeah, that would make me happy. Some Splinter Cell would make me happy.
that would be so. Yeah, so do, when do Microsoft do reports? Do they have like reports coming up or like
Their quarterly reports are in they're in the fiscal year. Let's see, Microsoft's in their fiscal year, I think is.
March.
June 30th is their end of fiscal year.
June? Oh my god. I'm wondering when we're gonna get new Game Pass info. Because to be having that type of
That's
because Damien
that's
thinks
that's before
hmm
that's before E3 if we even have one.
yeah, we're definitely not having it. Definitely not having it. Fucking Fauci said if everything goes great, we might have shit go back to normal by oh, I'm sorry, I'm sniping a guy right now while I'm talking to you in Battlefield 5. Two guys actually. The tank. Oh my god. Um, by early fall. If everyone, I mean, distance and do what the fuck they're supposed to do, guys.
Well, if
And
everybody gets sick and dies, then we'll be good to go by fucking next month.
yeah, hamper all the way, right?
If we killed people
Yeah,
faster, it wouldn't be so bad.
yeah, sure. So, it's fucking, yeah, that's not happening at all. There's no E3. We're stuck like this. It's so funny. People love fucking 2020 or hate 2020. Like, people don't understand. 2021 is set up to be worse. Like, it really is. Like, they already told you off the bat, like, the whole year is practically gone. Just about it. But anyway, back to gaming, I guess. Doing well and shut up. fucking what the fuck? What the fuck happened with anything happened with Sony besides that fucking what's the name news? Because other than that, I can't think of anything. Nintendo.
Can't think of anything fucking that really happened these past few weeks. It's kind of why there was no like really any push. Like nobody was on there like, "Hey, we need to do a podcast. This shit happened." Like
Well,
nothing
to
really
be honest,
happened.
like, there was a couple of shit that happened, but we forgot it through because of or whatever not being on it. But fucking like Phil Spencer had that podcast.
Yeah, Phil
It's
Spencer
like
basically he was basically saying we don't own them, so we're not making any decisions yet, which kind of takes everything everybody's been saying about what been happening recently and kind of shoves it in their face. It's like we don't make decisions for these guys. We technically don't own them yet.
which is a lot of nothing again. Cause
Yeah.
we already know that. So yeah.
Yeah, but it was a lot of something for people who didn't realize what was going on. Like
Man,
this purchase has to be approved by government bodies, and then the money has to go through, and then everything, all the paperwork has to be done, and then lawyers have to yell at each other for fucking 20 days or so, and then everything gets done probably in February.
They said they were good though. Like they already said this shit so many times.
It's done. It's a done deal. It just has to be. They don't expect any problems, but that doesn't mean no problems will happen.
Yeah, Phil said himself, like it's been swimmingly well, and most likely, if everything holds the same way, it's good to go. But if you needed this fucking podcast or him saying it again, finally get it. Like you ain't get it. I mean, you ain't never. You gonna have to wait, see what happens. Like everyone else, you're gonna hold out hope till it's the very last. It's absolutely that's where that shit could come over. At that point, like no one's that retarded, especially if you're a gamer, the high end of the mental capacity, in my opinion, or you should be. Like get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I just like watching them talk though. It's like an exercise in PR talk. If you watch them too, like product placement and man, like Phil Spencer, man, he's like, "What do you play, man? I play this. What I play a little bit of this."
You don't have to fucking. You don't have to ask him. You can just fucking follow his account.
I know he does. That's because he's a fucking. That's his fucking job. But I'm saying like, it's funny how when you listen to him, where he places them and what he places in certain places and shit like. I'm not saying that he's very fucking that cerebral all the time, but it's funny. Like it's natural to him. Like he'll name all the games that he wants to promote. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Well, he plays games that Microsoft doesn't own. Even games that are not even on their platform. So.
I know he owns everything. But I'm saying when he's doing it, I like watching his fucking. He's a master at it. That's their fucking job. They're PR masters. I like watching them interact, like him and Major Nelson. Like, well, other than that,
you sound like you're ready to go to bed.
Oh no, I ain't ready to go. I'm gaming right now. I'm gaming while I'm talking to you, bro. Game from work.
Game from work.
Nice.
It's almost my bedtime. I gotta get up. I gotta be at work at fucking 10:30 tonight. So I'm like you. I gotta sleep sometime today.
Drunk that, whatever the fuck you should be able to go to sleep real good.
Yeah, right.
So you already know. Wait, hold on. Before we end this, what the fuck is going on with Star Citizen? Star Citizen Shadows is crowdfunding again. Like, how much money?
I don't know how much money.
Is this like this has to be a gaming watch in like 10 years they're gonna do a book like how Star Citizen is like the mafia is like funneling money through Star Citizen.
It wouldn't surprise me at all, bro. They made $340 million. They brought $340 million in fucking again, bro. This game's been in fucking development since I was like a child or some shit. I don't know, bro. This has been in development for fucking forever.
Ooh, this is
I almost Yeah, I
this
almost
year.
crowdfunded this fucking game back in 2008, bro. Yeah, they brought in like 340 million this year in fucking crowdfunding.
Damn, they bought 340 million. Didn't they do that? Damn, yeah, that's the mafia.
Well, it looks like this game is like basically telling you "fuck you" if you don't have a fucking SSD.
Oh,
You
okay,
can't
so
you
if
can't
you
even
have
really play this game.
okay, does that have fucking NVMe or does it matter?
They prefer an NVMe, but you can play it on a regular SSD.
Shit, it looks like it's awesome though. So
It looks
something that
fucking
I can.
incredible. They basically built the game for fucking high end PCs. It always played like shit until people got fucking everybody basically got on board fucking SSDs. It was built for SSDs back when SSDs were like not a big deal. Like nobody was fucking using them.
It's fucking that shit right there. Like, so wasn't that? Is that like that's still fucking independent, right?
Yeah, that shit's fucking been an alpha. It's an alpha right now. It's been in fucking alpha forever. I almost
I'm
crowdfunded
saying,
it, dude, back in like, I don't know, 2014, 2013 or some shit. This shit's
but
been
I'm
in
saying
fucking.
like
This has
who's
been-
develop? It's an independent group, right? Developing
yeah.
it, right?
Yeah,
No?
it is.
Damn. Shit, them motherfuckers. I don't know who they are, but I really want to. I really need to look and see who's part of this.
It's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. 340 million total for this game so far is what it's saying. So they did 79 million this year basically, and they did 48 million last year. So it's busted past 340 million. This game's probably going to top 500 million before it's done in development. It better be the greatest motherfucking space sim game ever created by mankind. I kind of want a spaceship. Period. I guess like if you spend thousands of dollars, you can like get your own spaceship in the game. I just don't see the point. I see you talking, but I don't hear you. Okay. I see you talking, but I do not hear you. I do not know if you can hear me. It looks like you're talking according to... Oh, he dropped out. See if he comes back in before we end this podcast. Oh. They had a video of that officer. Right here. Look, that's the officer, right? Yeah.
From the one we just watched just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he say?
That's just Sheriff Aaron Dodd on Ethan.
So what does it say? Can you play it or are you still?
No, I'm still on the podcast. I don't know if he's going to come back on. If he popped off due to technical difficulties or work. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the podcast. Thank everybody who listened. Pretty short podcast today, 30 minutes. I think that's pretty decent in the length.